Hey folks, today we're going to discuss my toolbox. We're just going to kind of go in and look around some of the different tools that are in there. I got some wide Denny gouges, number 5 and a number 3. We usually keep one in each corner. And this box was designed by Steve Allen, Shelby, North Carolina. Built it for me a long time ago. Went and bought one of these straps that flows. And took this old block of wood. I've had that. That's probably one of the first blocks of wood I ever bought to carve. Tom Wolfe. I bought it from Tom Wolfe. Get that out of the way. But this is overkill. You don't have to have this many tools, especially if there's any beginners out there watching. This is just overkill as far as tools go. But I've been carving for quite a while, over 20 years. So as you can see, I've got a little bit of anything and everything in here. Thumb guard. Got big, deep hogging tools like that, a number 9. You know, I've got various makers. There's a number 9 by Stubai. So, you know, I've got a lot of different, there again, number 9 by Flex Cut. So, this box got a 3/4 inch hole. That pretty much accepts anything from a Flex Cut, this is a Henry Taylor tool, down to the Harmons. But if you'll notice on my toolbox, it's got plexiglass amongst other stuff in there. But we got plexiglass, so we don't, when we reach for a tool, we don't get cut for another one. And this box is designed so that I can reach and look for different things. You know, there's a Macaroni Tool. A lot of folks want to know what a Macaroni Tool is. There it is. Basically, to me, it's just a V tool on either side. So, and a flat chisel at the bottom. So, I've got anything from bent V-tools to soft V-tools. Kind of like a number 11 sweep gouge, but with the wing of a V-tool on there. So, there again, stepping down the line. Got little small V-tools. Different sizes. So I've got all my V-tools and some of my U-gouges over here, my small U-gouges. There again, my larger sweep gouges in this area. Specialty tools like a thumbnail grind on a gouge where they'll take this edge back, you know. So that's kind of a specialty tool right there. So there's anything and everything. Some of the newest additions are my Drake tools here, Gill Drake tools, number 11. Those are really comfortable in my hand, fit great, got beautiful handles on them. So, like I said, there's my other new addition to my Gill Drake tools. Get that, that's pretty handles. And, more importantly, function. But this is one of his soft V's, so awesome tools. So I've got just a little bit of anything and everything. My shallower sweeps I'll set up over here. You know, my number 3s, my 5s and my 7s, just all over here in this area. So this way, as I'm carving, if I need a knife for the project, need a good deep U-gouge for the project, and let's keep it simple, a V-tool, then boom, there we are. You know, but the advantages of this box are many. I can reach down in here and grab a strop. Got the compound for the strop. Let's see what else is in there. As you're looking, you'll probably notice this is a carving jack made by Flex Cut. Got a little guy looking over him here. We got the tank. Anybody gets their hands in here shouldn't be. Let's see what's in here. I know what's in there. It's eye punches. So what's an eye punch? It's just that. It makes a little round circle. Or I use it to make buttons on carvings. So these are made by Ralph Long, Kernersville, North Carolina. So these are just some awesome little tools to have. You know, we got round, half rounds in there. So Tom Wolfe uses this a lot in his carving. So they're pretty neat just to have. See what else we got in here. Always a couple of good little pieces to work on. Little blocks of wood. And other good stuff. stuff you don't have to have, but is nice if you got it. These are scorps. Everybody wonders what a scorp is. These are made by Flex Cut. So it's just a gouge or a V-tool that you pull toward yourself. Now, I'm a right-handed carver, so I would be using this tool in this manner. But you got to watch it. They can get that thumb real easy. So these would come in handy, you know, in a tight area where the long shank of a V-tool might not allow you to get in there. You can kind of get in there and sneak in there with a scorp. So I don't recommend you going out and buying those unless you just need them. But those are really neat to have. And getting down in here, we got micro gouges. These are super sweet. Got to have some of those, man. But they just come from a 5mm all the way down to a 1.5mm. And they do call them U-gouges, but they're not. They're not. If we know our sweeps and if we learn our sweeps, we know that this is about a number 8 and the rest of them are 9s. You know, I don't really want to get into an arguing match with the manufacturer, but the sweeps, these are 9s and this is more of an 8. So that's just good stuff to know, but they're awesome little tools. Dockyard. Okay, got the same thing with V-tools. Come out of there. Got the same little thing going on with the V-tools. Those are just nice to have if you do a lot of miniatures. You know, I do a lot of miniature carving, so those are pretty cool. What else we got in here? There's just anything and everything. Super glue for fixing yourself, band-aids. These were one at the carving show at Charlotte, North Carolina. So keep my band-aids, little case band-aids there. Thanks, Case Knives. We sure do appreciate it. And so I got everything to patch myself back up if I get cut. And also, obvious little doodads, hand drills, glue, little silly stuff. But then we got back in here, we got the sweet spot. All of these are pocket knives, already been tuned for carving. Some are case that I've won in the whittling competitions. But there's a couple of case knives. There's a seahorse whittler. So there's just anything and everything. There's a Kershaw. That's a sweet one. It's got that liner lock in it. So, you know, there's anything and everything in here. One of my all-time favorites is the 6-Blade Bokor. You guys might really enjoy this. It's got the celluloid handle, and it's got 6 blades. That's the only thing I don't like about it. And I have reprofiled these blades, so I've ruined the collectability of this knife, but that's alright. I bought the knife to use, so I've definitely done that, but to me it's just awesome because it has 6 blades. So there again, just have to be real careful when I'm opening that, but 6 blades on a pocket knife, man, that is just awesome. So that's known as I guess a Congress pattern. I don't know, but awesome knife, But you know, these holes are great because it just makes you want to fill them all up. But you do need something in there to protect your edges. So just be thinking of ways that you can start making something to carry your tools in. And just wanted to give you a little glimpse inside of my box, and let me know what you think about it, guys. Thanks a lot. See you next time.